If we fall into the trap of happiness, fulfillment being over the fence in the greener grass, in the next transaction, the next promotion, the bigger house, the faster car, if we fall into that trap, we find ourselves running a race we cannot win, a direct track to exhaustion and burnout. How do we push back on that? And how do we find the missing puzzle piece? In just a matter of minutes, over 3,000 education professionals, staff and teachers are going to fill this arena. The Forney Independent School District here in Texas is diving into a day of hope, well-being and engagement. We're going to talk about how the need for these professionals to step back and prioritize themselves is actually what allows them to show up better for the students that they serve. It would actually go on to be this car that taught me what I really truly needed to know, that pulled me out of that deep dark hole. The answer is for every single one of us, every one of you, not just your students, but every one of you, to find a way to step back, to rest and recharge. Why? Because that's what allows you to show up better in the face of all your unavoidable challenges.
Ryan's speech for me was very empowering.
It was absolutely beautiful to me.
Very timely from some things I'm going through personally in my life. I'm glad he's in America.
I can't make a spinal cord injury go away. I can't make the accident and the outcomes go away. I can't make the everyday stresses in my life disappear. So what if the answer to maintaining balance every day was not in getting rid of the bad, but adding good to the positive end?
I can't do anything about the bad, hard things that are happening, but I can add joy. And those bad, hard things are always still going to be there. The stressful things are still going to be there, but I can add joy. It's a good reminder of what's most important in life, and it's not the things that we're chasing.
Ryan showed me that joy can be used as fuel instead of having the perspective that it's a reward.
But the reason that we're here is that something so simple, so almost elementary, created such a transformational shift in my life after all the big stereotypical chapters of the high and low. It was the decision to step back that allowed me to show up better. What's your pink Cadillac? What's the one thing you do in your life that brings you joy, that makes you smile like a kid? Grab the Post-it note, grab a pen. I want your answers, your hobbies, your interests, your simple pleasures. Does your pink Cadillac make you feel rested, recharged, or challenged? Does it give you a sense of community? Does it make you feel loved? Understanding the power of the very things that you guys have written down. Understanding that something that's often believed as selfish is so incredibly essential. These little moments have the power to change everything, not just how you show up in your career, not just how you show up for your students, but how you show up as a mum, dad, a brother, a sister, and a friend. And it's that fresh understanding that leads to permission, to prioritization, and ultimately to positive change.
Sometimes we got to be just reminded to take care of ourselves, and Ryan did such a good job. We had everything from laughter to tears, and I think it's just the right thing that'll help start our year, but also keep our year going, because they won't forget their pink Cadillac.
And that's a wrap in Texas. We have just watched a room come to life with some incredible professionals. I have no doubt as they walk away today and they conduct a joy audit, they will show up for all of their students and in their own life just that little bit better.